In this next video, what we're going to do is basically review all of the notes on the bagpipe scale. There are 9 notes. There's an old, almost a kind of a joke that goes around about playing the bagpipe. 9 notes, how hard can it be? Well, it can be plenty hard. So give yourself credit even just for mastering the scale of the bagpipe. So if you looked at the last video and you've mastered covering all of the holes all the way down to low G, and you can produce that low G, okay, then it's now just a matter of getting up to the top of the scale from that low G. So you already know how to play that low G. In order to play the low A, you're simply going to lift your pinky, your right pinky up. The next note up is B. So you're just lifting one more finger up. So let's review those 3 notes again. Low G, A, and B. Now, things get a little tricky because the next note you want to produce is C. And in order to produce C, you're going to have to simultaneously pick your middle finger up, your right middle finger, or your left middle finger if you're a left-handed player. But you're going to pick up your right middle finger and drop your pinky down to that low hole again. So here's what it looks like from B to C. Let me do that again. The nice thing is that the next note is very easy. All you need to do is lift your index finger up and you get D. So let's review all of those low hand, what we call our low or bottom hand notes, starting on the low G. Low A, B, C, and D. Let's just play them straight through. Now things get really tricky, I'm sad to say, but you'll get it. What you're going to do now in order to get to the next note, which is E, is you're going to simultaneously drop all 3 of these fingers back to their holes on the chanter while lifting your pinky up. This is all happening in your right hand, your lower hand, your bottom hand. At the same exact time, you're going to lift your left index finger. Again, change hands if you're left-handed, but so right index finger if you're left-handed, but left index finger. So all of this, left ring finger. All of this is happening simultaneously. Here's what it looks like. Okay, it's very tricky. Between those 2 notes, the D and the E, you have very often something called a crossing noise. And you really need to work hard to make sure that all of your fingers are moving simultaneously to avoid that crossing noise. Here's what it sounds like when you get a crossing noise. You don't want that to happen, okay? Here's the good news. Once you've gotten from your lower hand to your top hand or your bottom hand to your top hand, from D to E cleanly, then it's pretty much smooth sailing up to the top of the scale. Now you're on E. To get to F, you're simply going to lift your middle finger. To get from F to high G, you're going to simply lift your next finger, your index finger. And then to get from that high G to the high A, here it gets a little tricky again. You're going to toggle. It feels like a toggle. You're going to drop your ring finger down onto this hole and then lift your thumb off of the topmost hole in the back. So let's review those top notes one more time. So I'm not gonna review D to E right now. I'm just gonna do E up to high A. So you're on E, F, high G, high A. And again, notice on high A, my ring finger is down on that hole. So let's do the whole scale from low G to high A. That's the entire 9-note scale of the bagpipe. Okay, that's the scale going up. We do differentiate between low G and low A and high G and high A. Those are the only notes where they have corresponding notes on the bottom and on the top. So when you're talking about those notes, typically pipers will say low G, low A, high G, high A, okay? So in the next video, I'll go over getting back down the scale from high A.